You won't believe how fast muscle loss can sneak up on you. One day, you're able to lift groceries or climb stairs without a second thought, and the next, even simple tasks start to feel exhausting. But here's the thing, losing muscle isn't just about aging, it's about what your body is missing. And today I'm going to reveal a food that can actually reverse muscle loss, help you regain strength, and make you feel decades younger. Yes, you heard that right. There's one simple food that, if added to your daily routine, can make a massive difference in your muscle health. And it's not some expensive supplement or complicated diet. It's something you can find at almost any grocery store. I know many of you might feel like muscle loss is inevitable as we age, and to some degree it is natural for our bodies to change. But what's not inevitable is the speed at which it happens or the impact it has on your life. Maintaining and even rebuilding muscle after 60, 70 or even 80 is absolutely possible if you give your body the right tools. And one of the most powerful tools is the food I'm going to share with you today. Let's quickly talk about why muscle loss happens in the first place. When we age, our bodies produce less of certain hormones that are crucial for building and maintaining muscle, like testosterone and growth hormone. Our metabolism slows down, protein absorption becomes less efficient, and many seniors end up eating less protein than they actually need. All these factors combined make it much easier for our muscles to shrink, which can lead to weakness, slower mobility, and a higher risk of falls and injuries. But imagine if there was a way to give your muscles a jump start, a way to slow down that process, or even reverse some of the damage that's already happened. That's where the right nutrition comes in. And here's the kicker. The food I'm talking about isn't just about protein. Yes, protein is essential, but this food packs additional nutrients that help your body recover faster, reduce inflammation, and even improve energy levels. That's why it's become a favorite among senior health experts and fitness enthusiasts who are focused on staying strong well into their golden years. You might be thinking, is it meat? Is it fish? Well, you're partially right. It's a natural high-quality protein source, but it's something a lot of seniors overlook, even though it's incredibly easy to prepare. What makes it different from other proteins is not just its ability to build muscle, but the speed at which your body can use it. When you eat it, your muscles get exactly what they need to start repairing and growing. And the best part, you don't need to spend hours at the gym. Even a few simple strength exercises paired with this food can create amazing results. Let's also talk about timing. Eating the right protein at the right time can make a huge difference in how effectively your muscles recover. For most seniors, the problem isn't just eating enough protein. It's spreading it out throughout the day. This food I'm going to show you is perfect because it's versatile. You can include it in breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and your body will get a steady supply of the amino acids it needs. Amino acids are the building blocks of muscle, and without them, no amount of exercise will help you regain strength. Studies have shown that seniors who incorporate this food regularly see noticeable improvements in strength and mobility in just a few weeks. We're talking about being able to walk longer distances without fatigue, stand up from a chair without struggling, and feel more confident in your daily activities. It's not magic, it's science, and it all starts with what you put on your plate. I'm going to be very specific in a moment, because I want you to leave this video knowing exactly what to do. No vague advice, no just eat more protein tips that leave you confused. I'll even give you practical ways to prepare it and how to pair it with simple movements to get the best results. Because it's one thing to know what works, but it's another to actually do it consistently. And that's where most people fail. But if you follow the steps I shared today, you'll start to feel stronger, more energetic, and capable of doing things you thought were behind you. So are you ready to discover this muscle rebuilding food? It's simple, affordable, and surprisingly tasty. It's something that has been a staple in many cultures for decades, yet most seniors either ignore it or don't realise how powerful it is for reversing muscle loss. And here's the most exciting part. When you combine it with a few key habits I'll mention later in this video, you're not just slowing down muscle loss, you're actively rebuilding and strengthening your body, which is the real key to staying independent, active and healthy as you age. The food I'm talking about is eggs, and before you roll your eyes, let me explain why eggs are so effective. They contain all 9 essential amino acids, making them a complete protein source, which is exactly what your muscles crave. They're rich in leucine, an amino acid that directly signals your muscles to grow, and they're packed with nutrients like vitamin D, choline, and selenium, which support bone health, brain function, and your overall metabolism. But it's not just the protein content that matters, it's how quickly and efficiently your body can use it, which makes eggs a perfect muscle, rebuilding food for seniors. Now that we know eggs are a powerhouse for muscle rebuilding, let's talk about how to use them effectively. You see, it's not just about eating them occasionally, it's about including them consistently in your diet in ways that your body can actually benefit from. For seniors, one of the biggest challenges is digestion and nutrient absorption, and eggs happen to be one of the easiest proteins for your body to digest and use. That means your muscles get what they need much faster than with many other protein sources. And it's not just about the protein. The vitamins and minerals in eggs work together to improve energy, reduce inflammation, and support overall health, which is crucial if you want to regain strength. Many people make the mistake of thinking that eating eggs is only for breakfast. The truth is, you can include them at any meal, and doing so throughout the day helps maintain a steady flow of amino acids to your muscles. For example, a boiled egg in the morning, a scrambled or poached egg at lunch, and an omelette with vegetables in the evening can create a perfect cycle of nourishment for your body. This approach ensures your muscles are constantly fueled, which is exactly what you need to fight and reverse muscle loss. And don't worry about cholesterol. Recent studies show that for most seniors, moderate egg consumption does not increase heart risk, and the benefits far outweigh any potential drawbacks. Pairing eggs with simple exercises can accelerate your results dramatically. You don't need to lift heavy weights or spend hours in a gym. Even bodyweight exercises like standing from a chair, gentle squats, or light resistance bands can stimulate muscle growth when your body has the right fuel. This combination of proper nutrition and movement is what sets successful seniors apart from those who struggle with weakness and mobility issues. Your muscles need both the building blocks and the signals to grow, and eggs provide the building blocks in a form that is quick and easy to use. Another reason eggs are so effective is leucine, one of the essential amino acids. Leucine acts like a switch for muscle protein synthesis, meaning it tells your body to start repairing and building muscle right after you eat it. For seniors, this signal becomes even more important because our bodies naturally produce less muscle-building hormones as we age. Eating eggs regularly helps keep this process active and effective, allowing you to maintain strength and mobility. It's like giving your muscles a wake-up call that says, we're not done yet, we're still growing and getting stronger. Let's also touch on variety. While eggs alone are powerful, pairing them with vegetables, healthy fats, and even a small amount of whole grains can create balanced meals that maximize muscle gain. Vegetables provide antioxidants to reduce inflammation. Fats like olive oil or avocado help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins, and whole grains give you energy for your daily activities. This combination not only supports your muscles, but also keeps your energy stable, your mood better, and your overall health in check. It's a simple, natural way to fight muscle loss without relying on expensive supplements or gimmicky products. For seniors, consistency is key. Eating eggs once in a while won't create lasting results. You want to make them a regular part of your diet, not just for a week, but as a long-term habit. Think of it as giving your muscles a daily gift, something that tells them, I care about you, I'm fueling you, I want you to stay strong. And it works even better if you combine it with small, intentional movements throughout the day, like stretching, short walks, or light resistance exercises. The combination of proper nutrition, the right amino acids, and gentle but consistent activity creates the perfect environment for muscle growth and strength recovery. Many seniors also underestimate how much timing matters. Eating protein at strategic times, like after a walk, after a light workout, or spread throughout the day, ensures your body uses it efficiently. Eggs are ideal because they are easy to prepare quickly and can be eaten any time. You don't have to spend hours cooking or prepping complicated meals. Boiled, scrambled, poached, or even in a simple omelette with vegetables, eggs are convenient, affordable, and incredibly effective at helping your muscles recover and grow faster. Once you start including eggs regularly, many seniors notice improvements in strength, endurance, and even balance within just a few weeks. Tasks like standing up from a chair, carrying groceries, or climbing stairs become easier and energy levels increase. You start feeling more independent, confident, and capable. And that's exactly what we're aiming for. A practical, sustainable way to reverse muscle loss naturally and regain control over your health. Now that we've talked about the benefits of eggs and how to include them in your daily routine, let's focus on some practical tips that make the process even more effective. One of the biggest challenges seniors face is meal preparation. Cooking can feel like a chore, and many people skip meals or rely on processed foods, which don't provide the nutrients needed to maintain muscle. The good news is eggs are incredibly versatile and quick to prepare, which means you don't have to spend hours in the kitchen to see real results. A few boiled eggs, a simple omelette with vegetables, or scrambled eggs with a small portion of healthy fat like avocado or olive oil can become a complete muscle supporting meal in minutes. Another key factor in reversing muscle loss is making sure you're getting enough high-quality protein at every meal. For seniors, the recommended daily intake is higher than most people realize. It's not just about one large portion of protein at dinner. Your muscles need a steady supply throughout the day. By including eggs in breakfast, lunch, and even as a snack, you give your body the tools it needs to repair and rebuild muscle efficiently. And remember, the goal isn't just quantity, it's also the quality of protein, which is why eggs are so effective. They provide all the essential amino acids in the right balance, allowing your body to absorb and use them quickly. Let's talk about pairing eggs with movement. Many seniors think they need a gym membership or heavy weights to see results, but that's not true. Even light exercises, when combined with proper nutrition, can produce significant improvements in strength and mobility. Simple routines like chair squats, gentle lunges, wall push-ups, or using resistance bands for 10 to 15 minutes a day can trigger muscle growth when your body has the right fuel. This is where eggs come in, because after you eat them, your muscles receive the amino acids they need right when they need them. It's like giving them a small boost to encourage growth and repair, and over time, these small boosts accumulate into real strength gains. Consistency is everything. Many seniors start a new habit, but give up too soon because results don't appear overnight. The truth is, muscle growth is a gradual process, but with eggs as your daily protein source, combined with light movement, you'll notice subtle improvements within weeks. You'll start standing up from chairs more easily, carrying groceries without fatigue, and walking longer distances without losing energy. The confidence that comes from regaining physical strength is just as important as the actual muscle gains, because it affects your independence, mood, and overall quality of life. Another advantage of eggs is their affordability and accessibility. You don't need to spend money on expensive supplements, powders, or exotic foods. Eggs are available almost everywhere, affordable and easy to store. For seniors on a fixed budget, this makes them a practical choice that fits perfectly into daily life. And the best part is you can prepare them in many ways to keep meals interesting. Boiled, scrambled, poached, or in omelettes with vegetables, eggs never get boring, and they give your muscles exactly what they need without any complicated preparation. Now, let's touch on timing again, because it can make a big difference. Research shows that consuming protein shortly after activity or exercise can maximize muscle repair and growth. So if you do light exercises in the morning or afternoon, pairing them with a meal that includes eggs will give your muscles the immediate support they need. This doesn't mean you have to follow a strict schedule, but being mindful of spreading your protein intake evenly throughout the day ensures your body uses it efficiently. It's a small adjustment that can dramatically improve results over time. Finally, don't forget the other nutrients eggs provide. Beyond protein, they're packed with vitamin D, choline, selenium, and healthy fats that support overall health. Vitamin D helps with bone strength and immunity, choline supports brain function, and selenium acts as an antioxidant to reduce inflammation. When you eat eggs regularly, you're not just feeding your muscles, you're supporting your entire body, which is critical for seniors who want to maintain independence, mobility, and vitality, now that you understand how eggs support muscle growth and overall health. Let's talk about some practical strategies to make this part of your daily routine effortless. One thing many seniors struggle with is sticking to a consistent eating pattern, especially when it comes to protein. Life gets busy, energy fluctuates, and sometimes cooking feels like too much work. That's why eggs are perfect. They're quick, versatile, and require very little preparation. A few boiled eggs in the morning, a scrambled egg with some vegetables at lunch, or an omelette in the evening can provide your body with the continuous supply of protein it needs to repair and rebuild muscles. The convenience makes it easy to stay consistent. And consistency is what leads to real results. Another powerful tip is to combine eggs with other nutrient-rich foods that enhance muscle recovery. For instance, adding leafy greens or colourful vegetables to an omelette not only improves taste, but also provides antioxidants that fight inflammation, which is particularly important as we age. Small amounts of healthy fats like olive oil or avocado help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins found in eggs and vegetables. And pairing this with a moderate portion of whole grains or legumes can give you energy to stay active throughout the day. These small combinations turn a simple meal into a complete, muscle-supporting powerhouse. It's also important to understand the role of movement in reversing muscle loss. Many seniors think exercise has to be strenuous to make a difference, but that's not true. Even gentle movements, when done consistently, can stimulate muscle growth when paired with proper nutrition. Chair squats, wall push-ups, resistance band exercises, and short walks are all effective ways to trigger muscle protein synthesis. Eating eggs around these activities ensures that your muscles have the amino acids they need exactly when they need them. This timing amplifies the benefits of both nutrition and exercise, helping you regain strength faster than relying on exercise alone. For seniors, one of the most motivating things is noticing small, tangible improvements in daily life. When you include eggs consistently and combine them with light exercise, you'll start seeing changes like standing up from a chair more easily, walking longer distances without fatigue, and carrying groceries without struggling. These are not minor wins, they're life-changing. The confidence that comes from regaining mobility and independence is as important as the physical improvements because it encourages you to keep going, stay active, and enjoy life more fully. Let's also address a common misconception about aging. Many people think that after a certain age, muscle growth is impossible. That's simply not true. While aging does change our hormone levels and metabolism, the body still responds to proper nutrition and consistent movement. Eggs provide a complete protein source and essential amino acids like leucine, which act as signals to your muscles to grow and repair. This is especially important for seniors, whose natural protein synthesis slows down with age. Eating eggs regularly helps turn that process back on, giving your muscles the stimulus they need to stay strong and healthy. Another benefit of eggs is that they're budget-friendly and easy to find. Seniors don't need expensive powders, supplements, or exotic foods to see real results. Eggs are affordable, widely available, and adaptable to different tastes and recipes. Whether you prefer them boiled, scrambled, poached, or in an omelette, they can be incorporated into any meal without fuss. This simplicity is key because it removes barriers that often prevent people from eating enough protein, which is the foundation of reversing muscle loss. Finally, remember that recovery and growth happen over time. The improvements won't appear overnight, but with regular intake of eggs combined with gentle activity and proper nutrition, you'll notice gradual, consistent changes. Energy levels improve, mobility increases, and muscles start to feel firmer and stronger. It's not about quick fixes or magic pills. It's about creating a sustainable routine that supports your body's natural ability to repair and strengthen itself. With this approach, you're not just slowing down muscle loss, you're actively rebuilding your strength and reclaiming your independence, one meal and one movement at a time. Now that we've covered the power of eggs and how to use them effectively, let's focus on building habits that make reversing muscle loss a permanent part of your life. One of the most important things to remember is that consistency beats intensity. You don't need to overcomplicate your meals or push yourself to extremes with exercise. By including eggs regularly, spreading protein throughout the day, and doing gentle, consistent movements, you give your muscles exactly what they need to rebuild and stay strong. Over time, these small but consistent actions compound into major improvements in strength, mobility, and overall energy. Many seniors worry that they might get bored with eating the same food every day, but eggs are incredibly versatile. You can switch things up to keep meals enjoyable. Try boiled eggs with a sprinkle of herbs for breakfast, a veggie omelette at lunch, or a poached egg with avocado at dinner. You can even make egg-based salads, frittatas, or mix them with healthy grains and vegetables for variety. The key is to make them a regular, convenient part of your routine without feeling like a chore. The easier it is to prepare, the more likely you are to stick with it consistently. It's also important to pair nutrition with movement in ways that feel natural and sustainable. You don't have to join a gym or lift heavy weights. Simple exercises like light squats, chair stands, gentle lunges, wall push-ups, or resistance band movements performed regularly are enough to stimulate muscle growth when combined with proper protein intake. The amino acids from eggs work best when your muscles are active, so even short bursts of movement throughout the day can make a big difference. Think of it as giving your muscles both the fuel and the signal to grow stronger. Another powerful tip is to monitor your progress. Many seniors feel discouraged because they don't see immediate results, but improvements happen gradually. Pay attention to small changes, like climbing stairs more easily, walking longer distances without fatigue, carrying groceries with less effort, or feeling steadier on your feet. These subtle improvements are signs that your muscles are responding to the nutrition and movement, and noticing them will keep you motivated to continue. Every step forward, no matter how small, adds up over time. Eggs aren't just about protein. They also provide vitamin D, which supports bone health, selenium, which protects your cells from damaged choline, which aids brain function, and healthy fats that help absorb nutrients. This combination makes eggs a true superfood for seniors, supporting your muscles, bones, brain, and overall health. By making eggs a central part of your meals, you're not only rebuilding muscle, but also giving your body the tools it needs to function at its best. It's a holistic approach that addresses multiple aspects of aging, from strength and mobility to energy and cognitive function. Finally, Remember that the journey to reversing muscle loss is a lifestyle, not a quick fix. Eating eggs daily, staying active, and maintaining balanced nutrition over weeks and months will lead to real, lasting results. You'll feel stronger, more energetic, and more confident in your everyday life. You'll regain independence and enjoy activities you may have thought were behind you. And the best part is that this approach is simple, natural, and accessible. You don't need expensive supplements, complicated diets, or intense workouts. You just need a commitment to feed your muscles consistently, move your body, and make these small but powerful choices every day. So start today, include eggs in your meals, pair them with gentle activity, and give your body the fuel it needs to repair, rebuild, and strengthen. Over time, you'll notice real changes in your strength, endurance, and mobility. You'll feel more confident, independent, and capable, and you'll know that muscle loss doesn't have to define your later years. By taking control of your nutrition and lifestyle, you're giving yourself the best chance to stay strong, active, and healthy. And that's the most important investment you can make for your body and your future